The following is intended only for mature audiences. Discretion advised.
This is the Detroit Sports Podcast Network.
Now your host of DR2M, the Jock.
Well, I'm an idiot.
And Double Jay.
Oh, there's not enough liquor and therapy in the world to undo that. Oh, I touched my mother's dildo.
And welcome to episode 5 of DR2M. Hopefully you like the new show open. I am the Jock, and that's Double J. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing a multitude of things, like 4 things women hate in the bedroom that they're not telling you about, the biggest DB in sports, and we'll review the week that's been going on the last couple weeks. We missed an episode last week, and some things were kind of percolating, and things were going on in our lives, and we're going to kind of have a therapy session here is kind of what this is going to be. So right along with us, but we've got to find out what's in Jay's mouth. Jay, what you got clacking between those molars over there?
Drinking the last Tecate.
The last one?
Yeah, the last
So
one.
how long have you had that beer?
4th of July.
It's like August.
Yeah, I know. It's
How do you...
it's been a month.
How many of those did you have? Like 15?
No, I only had like 6 left, but it was hiding in the back of my fridge. I'm not really sure why.
Was it buried behind some Coronas or something?
Yeah, I went through my fridge the other day and like threw out a bunch of bullshit that's been there for like way too goddamn long, and I was like, oh, look, beer. Yay!
You're like, oh, all right, well, Tecate, this will work.
Yeah, this will work.
All right, well, Jay's sipping on Tecate. The last show we did, which was episode 4, that was 2 weeks ago. Going into that episode, the day we were going to record, you had a little bit of a mishap. What happened to your foot? What happened to your ankle?
Oh, I was walking down the stairs from work to smoke a cigarette, and you know how like when you get downstairs and you're like, oh, I'm down at the bottom of the floor, but there's actually another fucking stair?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I just took it like an asshole and just fell over.
Oh, no, you missed it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. So I was on crutches for a majority of that week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following weekend, when I saw you downtown Detroit for that festival, everything seemed to be pretty okay that day. So, yeah, I missed an episode, which kind of fucking sucked. And then we missed a week last week due to some unfortunate circumstances. And then I'm back, bitches.
There you go. You're back. The ankle's good?
Ankle's good.
Yeah?
Ankle's good.
Yeah, Molly and Percocet to get you through or what?
Percocet. Percocet. Yeah.
All right, yeah, so last week was a little bit of a rough week for both of us.
Yeah, it sucked.
One of our good friends ended up passing away. It was quite a trying time. Now, you've known Dave for...
I'd say 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time, dude.
It's been a long time. We met right when we were getting our licenses, turning 16, 15 and a half or whatever. Dave drove this fucking sweet pussy wagon of a truck, man. Oh, yeah. It was a black Dodge Dakota, 20s, green underbody neons. In 2003, that was big.
That was bad.
That was when, like, you know, we're riding stunners, we're riding, you don't stop. You know?
Were you guys in the car club?
No.
Those were real popular when I was in high school.
Yeah, but you know, that was also around the time where Crane, I don't think you knew Crane back then,
I
but
didn't.
He had a fucking gold Echo.
A what?
Echo.
Really?
I think Toyota made it. But it was gold. It looked like the hump of a fucking turtle. And he had purple underbodies in it. And I swear to God, he had these tints, and they were just like blacked out. The car was fucking ridiculous.
It sounds ridiculous.
How he got any piece of ass was beyond me.
It sounds like the ugliest car ever.
It was. But it was clean as fuck. You know Crane. His cars are super clean. You could eat off the fucking floors. And yeah, it was always clean. And then his brother got it. And then Crane started getting into Mustangs. Mm-hmm. And then he realized that Echo was no good. No good. No bueno. Yeah. No bueno. So you knew Dave for 15 years. Yep. I knew Dave for 5-6 years. And in that short span of time, he became one of my best friends. And it was just his personality, man. It was just how he was. I ended up meeting him. Our very first meeting, this is how I knew he was a cool-ass dude. Our very first meeting, I had got suspended for an entire season of hockey. Mm-hmm. And on my very first comeback game, he was at the bar with our goalie. He was at the bar with the guy who had ran the team while I was away. And it was him and Crane. And I show up, and I'm ready to get it in because I've been away for an entire season. Yeah, so I'm ready to play. And I sit down, and next thing you know, I'm drinking Manhattans. And like these are they're like double Manhattans. So I'm getting effed up. And Dave's looking at me like, what the hell are you drinking? Like, it's a fruity ass drink. 'Cause it had cherries and shit in it. Yeah. And I was like,
no, man, try this. He's like, oh, it tastes like turpentine. I was like, it's so good, though. I had 5 of those, and then I had to go sit there and play. And I had a pretty decent game for myself. I was kind of buzzed out of my mind.
You were loose. You were good.
I was. But at that moment, I knew Dave was a cool-ass dude. In the end, man, as the weeks kind of go by, I would sometimes spend more time with him than I would my own wife. It just, because we would see each other so often, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he was pretty.
He was pretty. He was the prettiest man I know.
Yeah, he was
a
handsome motherfucker.
Even my sister says so. My sister was like, man, he's so hot.
Oh, anybody that I've ever dated was like, Dave's pretty good looking. Okay, Dave, maybe you need to take a step back.
That's right. And Dave was a humble guy, but I think Dave knew he was a good looking dude.
Oh, he definitely knew.
And it didn't help that we all told him that he was a good looking guy.
Oh,
so,
no. Yeah. No.
I mean, look, I sat there and I told Dave, I said, Dave, when I die, I want to come back as your dick. And he looked at me, he was like...
I remember that. I was there for that story.
He was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like...
Guy had a monster cock.
I was like, dude, you can beat me up, you can abuse me, you can do whatever you want to me, as long as I come back as your dick. And he just looked at me like I was smoking crack. And I was like, just telling you, man, that thing is the pride and the glory right there.
Yeah, that was one of many dick stories.
So it was a rough week, but some good things have come out of this. And I'm going to share a personal story with you from the last couple of days, and just something that I've been dealing with. My stepbrother deals with some depression issues.
Sure.
And every now and then he gets a little worked up, and things just sometimes don't go right for him. And I was talking to my dad, let my dad know, because my dad knew Dave. Dave played in our fantasy football league, so my dad knew him. And I had explained to my dad what kind of had transpired and what happened. And he had told my stepmom. And my stepmom had relayed the story to my stepbrother. Because of that story and because of Dave's situation, my stepbrother kind of came out to my mom, to my stepmom, and to my dad, and told me he was having all these issues and all these problems. And not came out like he's gay, but came out with like, I've been dealing with this. I've had some really messed up thoughts.
Sure. Kind
of going down a dark path here. And over the last couple of days, he's got a doctor's appointment all set up, and he's going to go get some treatment. And he's been good, man. He's been a lot better. And it was because of Dave that Dave's situation probably saved my brother's life.
Oh yeah,
is what I'm saying. On top of all of that, we started that GoFundMe. My wife sat down and opened up that GoFundMe for Dave, and we've raised almost $6,000 for mental awareness. If you want to contribute to that, please feel free. We're trying to get to $7,000. It's at GoFundMe.com/5PPHW-RIP-DAVE-YONTZ. Please feel free to contribute to that. All the money and all the charitable donations will be going towards mental health charity and trying to do some good there. Also, coming out of this entire dark cloud that was last week for us, my wife reached out to Dave's sister, who we're close with, and it sounds like we're trying to get things in order and set up to do a charitable event every single year where we're going to raise money, and that money is going to go towards mental health and mental awareness.
I think we're going to do golf.
Yep, I think golf will be one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe do poker party.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do some hockey.
I think we're going to do golf in the middle of summer because everybody likes a golf outing.
Yep.
And I don't golf personally. I'm a lefty. Crane's a lefty. So by the time I get to the second or third hole, I'm too fucked up anyways. So I end up just throwing my ball saying, that's where it is, fuckers. So yeah, we're going to do something like that.
Crane uses a foot wedge, so don't worry about it.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a pussy move.
It is. You kick the ball.
Oh.
He doesn't
get it off the rough a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't like to lie, so he readjusts it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a lot of things like that, and just to raise some awareness. And I think that's the biggest thing that we're trying to do here and that's what comes good out of something like this, is that you raise awareness. Mm-hmm. And me personally, I know I'm very close with our group of friends and everything, but what I've noticed in the past 10 days is that my already close friends seem to closer, and that helps tremendously. I just think you can always depend on family because they're always going to be there. They're always family, but you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends. And I picked the greatest fucking group of guys ever. So that definitely helps and everything. And something good always comes from something bad. Mama Barg told me that a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Everything happens for a reason, and I live by that. And you don't have to move on, but you definitely have to move forward.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that's right. If for some reason you're having your own issues and you need to reach out to somebody, I've got some phone numbers here, somebody you can contact. You can always feel free to sit there and hit us up on Twitter. You can contact me. I'll talk to you. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You can follow me on Twitter at AdamRSTROZ. And if you're having an issue, reach out to me. I mean, I do a show on that drops on Thursdays with the doc, and the doc is an actual clinical psychologist. So if you need help, we can get you help. But the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, that is 1-800-273-8255. Also, the website for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is afsp.org. Or texting is real popular right now. You can sit there and send a text message. You can text CONNECT, CONNECT, to 741-741. Or the 24/7 365 crisis hotline number, that is 775-784-8090. And if you're looking for some grief counseling, or maybe you're trying to find a psychologist in your area, you can go to a website such as betterhelp.com, and they can assist you. And like I said, if you're feeling charitable and you want to donate to Dave's GoFundMe, again, all proceeds are going to a mental health awareness charity. You can find that at GoFundMe.com/5PPHW-RIP-DAVE-YONTZ. Like you said, dark, stormy clouds, bad times, something good always has to come out of it.
Yep.
So, again, awareness for not just myself, not just you, but our group of friends, our families. And it really sounds like we're doing some real productive things here. We're donating quite a bit of money to charity. We're setting up more charitable events that's going to sit there and help raise money and awareness for mental health. So all good things. It just sucks at the loss that we had to sit there and we had to withstand to get to this point. If only we had known sooner, we could have maybe done something and things would have been a little bit different. So on that, let's step out. We'll take our first break here, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the biggest DB in sports.
Oh, I love douchebags. Douchebags are the best.
So stick around. We'll be right back. Hey, guys, if you're on social media, feel free to give us a follow. You can follow Jay at BARGJJ. You can follow myself at AdamRSTROZ. And you can follow the Detroit Sports Podcast Network at Detroit Podcast. We're one of the most interactive social media sports outlets in the Detroit area. Feel free to follow us, contact us, message us. We'll get right back to you, and we'll carry on a conversation with you.
Whoa! I get your hands in the air and get the clapping of them and like back and forth because this is what you thought it wasn't. It means the brothers representing the...
All right, welcome back. So, this past weekend, Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, he was inducted into the National Football Hall of Fame, and he ended up throwing himself a little bit of a bash on Friday night. Jones threw himself one hell of a party, bringing in the likes of Justin Timberlake to entertain everybody. He also had Bill Clinton and George Bush provide video tributes. In all, he spent over $16 million on himself.
That's a lot of fucking money, man.
For getting inducted into the National Football Hall of Fame.
16 mil. Oh.
What a narcissist. Does this not scream narcissism to you? Is this not the douchiest move ever?
I wonder what JT's charging for this, man.
Dude, I want to know how you spend $16 million on this. Look, I love Justin Timberlake just as much as the next red-blooded American. All right? And I'm entertained by Bill Clinton and George Bush. But I don't need to sit there and dole out $16 million to have a party because I got inducted into the National Football Hall of Fame.
A lot of that money had to go to Billy, George, or Justin, because
If you had $16 million to spend on a party, would you?
No.
What would you do with $16 million?
Give it to my mom.
Give it to your mom? Like, can you invest this for me?
I'd give it to anybody that's related to me that I trust, because there's no way half of it would have to go to investing.
All right, let's do this. Let's play a game. All right. I'm giving you a $16 million check, but the only caveat is you've got to spend it on a party. What are you doing? What are you spending this on? What's going on? Now, it can include travel. It can include a location. It can include guests. Whatever you want it to include, it can include all that. But you have to spend $16 million.
$16 million, I would get my closest friends, and I would rent a fucking island in the Caribbean. I would fly out caterers. I would try to do that fire festival, but I'd do it fucking right.
Right.
And, and I would just spend it on, all of it would just be spent on that small amount of people, but all the necessities would be their huts all over the place. I would build a fucking island for 10 of it, and then I'd I don't know. I'd buy like the most expensive food you could fucking buy. I'd have every fast food plus nice food just catered in on plane. That has to cost $16 million.
It has to.
Something.
Has to. You know what? Same deal. I'd probably get an island, or I'd go to an island. I don't have that one picked out yet, but I would sit there. I'd take everybody. Everybody's going. We're taking private jets, and we're gonna sit there. We're gonna pop bottles of champagne on the jets. We're gonna touch down. Everything's gonna be catered. Everything's gonna be taken care of. It's gonna be steak every single day. Steak and lobster, bro.
If you spent $500,000 on each person, you could bring, what is that, 32 people? Yeah. You could bring 32 people, spend $500,000 on each person for the party. I don't know, buy them clothes and shit so they look sweet. DJ. Steve Aoki would be DJing my shit.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. He'd be there to hang out, not to fucking sing.
Sit there, smoke cigars with Justin.
Dance for me, puppet.
Have you ever had to throw yourself a birthday party or throw your own bash for yourself?
Yeah, I did a fucking, one of those party buses.
Okay, how was that?
I think everybody should do it. But
you sound like you want to eat a bullet right now.
Oh my God.
You should see your face.
It was a fucking nightmare, bro. I think everybody should do it, but get the money prior to the night. Get it up front so everybody goes. If people cancel, you still get to keep their fucking money because you don't get to cancel. And don't organize it yourself. Have somebody help you because it's so fucking annoying. Because then everybody's asking you what's going on. You're just trying to party. Nothing's worse than throwing yourself in your own party.
See, I've never had to throw my own party. I have thrown a bachelor party, and it was a total mess. That was where my dad whipped my ass really good.
I have to do that in the spring for my brother.
Do you?
Yeah,
dude, it's a pain, dude.
Yeah,
it's a pain.
Fun.
Congratulations for your brother.
Oh, yeah, super pumped. Nikki's great. Love her. She's going to make the best sister-in-law ever. But
Is she hot?
She's very pretty. Yeah,
I totally put you on the spot there.
She's attractive. My brother doesn't date ugly women. And, but I really just want to like kind of, just recruit his best friends and be like, I sign off on everything you guys want to do. Just have me there.
Right.
I'd love to do that, but yeah.
It's not how it works, dude.
Sure isn't.
Not how it works.
Mm-mm.
All right, so this has to be one of the douchiest things ever, though. I mean, this dude just spent $16 million on himself for getting inducted into the National Football Hall of Fame. Mind you, his string of winning Super Bowls was essentially done with a head coach that he had indifference to and ran amok with and eventually pushed Jimmy Johnson out. That was the entire reason for his team being built successfully. As he took over as a general manager and a builder, which is what he was brought into the National Football Hall of Fame as, and an owner, he has put a crap product out regularly. So this screams total DB move to me because he's sitting there and basically he's pumping himself up because he feels like he's done a great thing when really and truly it was Jimmy Johnson doing it all for him.
Yeah, so he's just basically throwing a party because he was inducted.
Yeah. What's the douchiest thing you've ever done or you've ever seen done?
Oh, God. I've done some douchey things. Off the top of my head, I don't really know what the douchey things I've done. But
I mean, I just put you on the spot about your brother and your soon-to-be sister-in-law. That was kind of douchey.
Yeah, that was pretty douchey.
Yeah, that was
a douchey thing I've seen. No, I don't know.
I'm a total DB. I revel in it.
I've seen so many douchey fucking people in this world that it's hard to remember all the good ones. I think anybody that acts like Michael Scott from The fucking Office. I mean, and there's a lot of fucking people like that in this world.
Remember when people used to say boss when they were describing something that was really cool? Like, those shoulder pads are really boss, man. Look at that perm. That perm is so boss. It's what made me want to become a boss. And I looked so good in perm and shoulder pads. But now boss is just slang for a jerk in charge.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I've done some douchey things, though. You can ask any of my friends. Oh, there's one story that's been told many times, actually, in the past couple weeks. So me and my buddy Steve, we're going over to Tomaselli's house.
I think I know this story.
Yeah, we're going over there to do some drinking, play some beer pong. And me and Steve are like, well, I want to drink Jaeger tonight. This was in my Jaeger days.
Yeah, you've learned Jaeger and you don't necessarily mix real well.
No, it's like an angry person with like Jack Daniels.
Okay.
It's just not a good idea.
It's not a good mix.
I turned into super douche.
Okay.
So,
but you have a cape and everything, huh?
Oh, I should. I should have a cape and everything that just says super douche on the back, and then like I should make like Jaeger bottle like pants and shit. But no, so we go over there, and me and Steve, we get blackout drunk. We're just drinking out of the Jaeger, and we're drinking. So we're going Jaeger and then Red Bull, Jaeger, Red Bull, Jaeger, Red Bull, to the point where we black out. For the rest of the night, we're fighting back and forth for an empty bottle and a crushed can of Red Bull because we're still drinking. But there's nothing in the bottle.
There's nothing in it.
Nothing. And we're fighting each other for it. We end up wrestling over the bottle that's fucking empty. And every time I go to drink heavily with my friends, someone's got to tell this fucking story. That's probably one of the douchiest things I've ever done.
So you end up getting into a fight with the guy that you came with over an empty bottle of Red Bull and an empty can of Red Bull and an empty bottle of Jaeger.
Because we were still drinking the empty bottles because we thought we were getting something out of it. Now, mind you, I don't remember any of this because I was just blacked out, but there's videos, so that's cool. Always a nice little reminder, videos. Thank God for cell phones. But, I've done some douchey things, mostly while intoxicated.
So 1 year for my birthday, this is like super douche, my then girlfriend threw a party for me, and we took my cousin and his girlfriend with us, and they were underage, and we snuck them into the bar. It was whatever. As the night went on, I got totally hammered. This was back in my tequila drinking days.
Oh, yeah.
Totally hammered.
Good times.
Anyways, we end up going to the after party, which was at my house. All right, so we're there, and I don't know, I was talking to my cousin about something. I was trying to give him a pointer about something he could try with his girlfriend or whatever. Next thing you know, I'm on like one knee, like doing something with her foot, and I end up sucking on her toe.
Oh, God. Jesus.
So my girlfriend at the time is in the kitchen. I'm like in the middle bedroom, like the living room area, and she sees what's going on. She screams at me. She picks up like 3 books that were sitting on the table, and she just starts whipping them at me. And just whipping them at me.
She walked in on you sucking a toe.
Well, like there was a whole group of people in there. I was doing it in front of everybody.
Oh, wow.
It's totally off the chain.
Trying to start an orgy.
So basically, that was like probably one of the douchiest things I've ever done. Because my girlfriend throws me a party. I then sit there and with my cousin's girlfriend at the time, I'm sucking her toe in front of everybody. And basically, I ruined the party because my then girlfriend just loses her mind and wants to kill my cousin's girlfriend. And then she wants to kill me. She hit my cousin's girlfriend with a book and like a heavy, like thick binder
fucking
book.
Hurt.
Yeah. Like it was like a 800-page book. Like it was like a hardcover.
Oh my God.
And she sat there and she hit me with like a hardcover book too. And whatever, I was drunk. I didn't feel anything. But yeah, that led to quite a catastrophe there. That was a super DB move.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I can't believe you sucked on someone's toe. That's fucking awesome.
You want to hear the best part of this whole story?
Sure.
So
did you get that girl's number?
I'm now married to her.
Oh, shut up. That's Lorraine's toe? That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it worked out, right?
Oh, man. Jesus. Here, have my toe. You can be like Good Luck Chuck.
Sucking on a whole foot. It's like a freaking set of dicks lined up from freaking black to Asian.
So Lorraine got hit with a book.
Oh, yeah. That time my girlfriend Kelly wanted to kill her.
Sorry, Lorraine, but that's a great story.
It was a good story.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I mean, hey, look, we've all done DB things, right?
That's true.
I've just never spent $16 million on my own debauchery.
If I had to, though, I could. Guarantee it.
16?
Guarantee
$16 million.
Everybody would get like a really nice golden necklace when they get there. And we'd have like some kind of theme and shit. It'd be super DB.
A golden necklace.
Yeah. And then it could be like a toga party. And everybody's like wearing like gold like crowns and shit, the leaf crowns,
Would your party end up ending with an orgy? Is that what's going to happen?
No, I don't think so.
No?
But I bet you could fund a pretty good orgy with $16 million.
You probably could. There'd be a lot of money spent on lube.
I just had gears just going in my head.
Would you have like a Coke buffet set up at your party?
No, I don't like hard drugs.
Hookers?
No, I would never pay for affection. I'm cute.
Oh, I love that. I would never pay for affection. I'm cute.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's take our final TO here. We're going to come back. We're going to tell you what you're doing wrong in the bedroom and what your girlfriend or your wife or what your mistress is absolutely hating that you're doing. So we're going to step out. We'll be right back. Hey guys, let me tell you about the Detroit Sports Podcast Network. We're a podcasting network set up here in Detroit, giving the best fans in all of the land some insight on what's going on with your Detroit sports teams. You can sit there and you can check out all kinds of different shows all throughout the week. Every single Tuesday, you've got Jason Jarvie breaking down the Motor City Sports Rant. On Wednesdays, you've got Tigers Talk with Vito Churko. On Thursdays, you've got the Doc and Jock Show, where we sit there and we go back and forth in some verbal warfare. And on Fridays, you've got DR2M, which we're sitting there, hopefully you're enjoying, and we're getting you through to your weekend. And then if you're listening to anything on the weekend, we've got Two Bad Hombres, where Doc and Vito sit there and go back and forth discussing all kinds of topics. So check us out at DetroitSportsPodcast.com. All right, so there's a good possibility you're doing one of these four things, and it's absolutely driving your girlfriend up a wall.
Well, it's not me personally. I'm not doing them.
You're not doing them at all?
No, because I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what's going on in bed.
You don't have number two's problem?
No.
I do.
No.
Okay. Okay, so ForkTip.com surveyed 5,000 women to find out what it is that you're doing wrong in the bedroom. And this is basically what these ladies absolutely secretly hate about your maneuvers and about what you're bringing to the table when you want to get freak nasty. So number one was weird noises. I don't know about you. I'm not really a noise maker. I'm not really a grunter. I'm actually a pretty quiet lover.
Yeah, but you're supposed to make noise.
I understand that.
That's 100%.
I'm not
to do
sitting there like I'm a farm animal or anything like that. I mean, a little bit of exertion, sure, but I don't know. I'm not sounding crazy.
No, well, if there's a difference between good noises and then like what you have from like you know that movie MacGruber?
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen that movie?
I've never seen MacGruber.
So like there's like a scene in it. Here, let me see if I can find it real quick. But he starts making this most ridiculous noise when he's having sex with this girl. It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
That's a big fucking no-no. Don't fucking do that.
I'm gonna shoot?
I'm gonna shoot. No. Don't you dare fucking do that. Never.
Oh, no. Who says I'm gonna shoot?
It's the guy that plays MacGruber.
I know,
it's like a MacGyver like spoof bullshit.
But who says I'm gonna? Who uses the term I'm gonna shoot?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. What are you shooting, buddy?
Right.
What are you shooting? Blanks?
Did you bring a gun to the bedroom?
Best part about that scene is he's having sex with his ex-wife or widowed wife in a graveyard, so she's a ghost. So he's just doing a ghost like, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. What the fuck? Don't ever do that. Oh my god.
So number two. Your penis is too small.
Oh, no. Well,
you don't have that problem.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
I'm a grower, not a shower as well, but I wish I could grow a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but no, I'm not really having a problem there. At least I've never been told. Maybe everybody's nice to me, but I've never actually heard it.
I've been with a lot of ladies who are very kind.
I mean, I've been with a normal amount that people have been with.
1, 2, 3.
But nobody's ever said it. If you can see my fucking face right now. I'm thinking about it because every time we would go out with Dave and the guys, all you talk about is how big his fucking schlong is.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So I think that's hilarious.
Dave was always packing heat.
And then Crane would be like, come on over here, Adam. Come sit on the little dick side.
Yep. There was always funny. Two sides of the table.
Yeah, Crane's very open about his little pee-pee.
It was the big guys, and then it was the little guys. And I'm always on the little guy side. And it's what it is.
Oh, I got a great story about this.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I've got a $4 penis. All right, but I've got $1 million mouthpiece. All right.
Apparently, you sucked her fucking toe and she married you.
You got to do what you got to do, dude. You got to do what you got to do.
I'm surprised you didn't get her pregnant. My God,
I'm not fertile.
No, yeah, it's funny. Like, and Crane's super open about having the little people.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it's a little guy.
So we're in Toronto last summer. Me, him, and Stoy. Crane's super fucking drunk. And he comes out of the bathroom and he's holding his dick, but he's got nothing else on. He's got nothing else on. And he starts jumping up and down. His dick's so small it fell out of his fucking hand. I'm like, Crane, your dick's out. He's like, oh, shit. Oh, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. I fucking died.
Oh, no, that's horrible.
Oh, it's so funny.
That is absolutely horrible. You know what? The only thing that might be worse than that is if you go too soon, and that's number 3.
Yep.
Are you a fast finisher?
No, I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe it just depends on the day, how tired you are, when's the last time you had sex. I think it happens to everybody, and everyone needs to stop freaking out about it.
I think at some point or another, everybody has finished a little too quickly.
Yeah.
And maybe has offered that, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, we started seeing it when we were young in that American Pie movie.
That's
Looked
true.
at her one time, and it was over.
Yep. I mean, you were sharing stories with me about other times where you never even finished. Like it happens, that happens as well. You know, I mean, look, there have been times where I've gone lickety-split, and there have been other times where she's like, okay, are you done yet? Are you done? Are you going to get there? So, I mean, I guess it goes both ways, but, I mean, if you're a chronic fast ejaculator, then there might be an issue there.
Yeah, I think maybe there might be, because if you're doing it all the time, because I say people do it sometimes, but if it's every time, then you need to get your Kama Sutra book or something, or go read an article, or do some Actually, you know what actually helps? Kegel exercise.
Yeah, those do help. Have you ever tried a cock ring?
No, I haven't.
No?
No.
I've not either. I had
From my understanding, it just keeps the blood there instead of it going back into your body.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I just wondering if that maybe would help.
Seems dangerous. Seems like a tourniquet. Like if you keep it on too long, it might fall off.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. So when I went to Jamaica, my buddy, his wife brought one for him to try. And I don't know if he ever tried it.
She's trying to tell him something.
Well, he never gave
Guess what,
me...
fucker? We're doing it for more than 10 seconds.
He never gave me, like, a thumbs up or a thumbs down on it. And I was like, hey, did it work? Because, I don't know. Willing to try whatever every now and again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if it works, why the hell not? But he never gave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, so I have no idea if they actually work or not.
I assume it works. They sell them. I mean, and they sell them in mass fucking quantities, and it's like a big thing. Even in porn, porn stars are wearing them all the time.
Yeah. So
I assume they work.
One that I am extremely guilty of, changing positions too frequently. This poll goes on to say maneuvers like missionary and doggy style are probably the least favorite on their list. Women admit that the moves interfere with their ability to have an orgasm, and unfortunately, missionary doesn't do wonders for maximizing your penis size, which is true. So guys with small schlongs just won't be hitting the right spots on this man on top move. And I don't know. The thing is...
I don't agree with that. I think that's complete bullshit.
What, missionary or the changing positions?
No, I think the changing positions is not good. But if you're doing all the work, you have to change positions, because if you do the same movement over and over and over and over again, and you can either cramp up or you just get fucking tired of doing that, and then you're changing for yourself. Or you feel bad
because you're sweating all over her.
Yeah, it's awful. But I think that missionary and doggy are no problem. I think it works pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? I've never really had...
But girls can fuck up those positions.
They can.
Even though they're just,
just be there.
Even though they're just posting up or they're just laying there doing whatever, but like, you still have to get into good fucking form.
Yes.
It's like going and working out at the fucking gym.
I was going to say, it's like weightlifting, right? You got to have good form.
Yeah, anybody can push a bar up above their fucking head and like bring it back down. But you're going to look like a fucking jackass if you're not doing it right, and you're going to end up hurting yourself.
It's true.
So
good form.
Our show's backs.
Ladies have good form. Yes, the back arch. The back arch.
You got to do that reverse back arch.
Here's the thing. I get bored really easy, right? Like, I've got ADD like a mofo. Yeah. So, like, I'm like, all right, let's try this now. All right, let's do this now. Let's do this.
They make a website for that. It's called Adam and Eve.
Do they?
Yeah. They sell massive amounts of toys and things, just lots of things.
I have to check it out. But yeah, I'm always trying to change positions. Always looking for something new, something more fun, something that can accentuate what I've been blessed with.
You know what you should do? This is what you should try. You should go online, just Google like the best sex positions. They'll come up with like a list of like 25 or 50, and then take each sex position and put a fucking timer on it. So like you have to do this one for 2.5 minutes, and then you switch it up, do the next one for 2.5 minutes. So just keep track of the orgasms.
You could do that, yeah. That's a good idea.
It might be a fun little game to play.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't get into it, then you don't let her know you're doing it.
All right. That's your secret.
Yeah, you just have
don't tell her.
You play with yourself.
Something else that I'm sure women absolutely hate. It's when you give them herpes. Have you heard this story about Usher?
I could only imagine how mad a girl would be if I gave somebody herpes. And for the record, I do not have herpes. I'm pretty clean down there, and it all looks well.
They're just razor bumps, right?
No, I don't even use a fucking razor. I just use a trimmer. I leave a little guy down there, but everything's looking pretty normal.
Everything's A-okay down there?
Yeah, no problems.
So, 21-year-old Quantasia Sharpton, along with 2 other women and a man, are suing Usher for giving them herpes and violating their rights for not disclosing that he had the STD. Have you heard this story? This is incredible.
Unreal. This bitch looks like she ate Precious, first of all. And you know what? I'm sorry if anybody that's larger takes offense to that. Take a look at her. She looks like she fucking ate Precious.
She does. She's a big girl.
Yeah, I'm telling jokes over here. It's fine. But, and do you think Usher's gay?
Well, when I was reading this article, that was the first thing that I got. I was like, so is Usher gay now? Or is he bi?
Did he get the herpes from the guy, and now the guy's just trying to make money off of him?
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is the first I've ever heard about Usher being with other dudes.
This is the first time I've ever heard about Usher having herpes. Has he publicly came out and said, hey, I got it?
Well, in this article by Daily Mail, it sounds like he had a lawsuit once before, and he paid off one of the girls because he had herpes. Now, this is the first time I'm hearing about Usher having herpes, but it sounds like he may have them, and this is something that he tried to take care of before, and he kind of hushed it up by settling out of court.
Oh, didn't we just talk about this with another fucking pop star,
we
Mr.
did.
Kelly? Sweet Jesus.
Stay away from R&B singers, maybe?
Or, yeah, oh my God, so ridiculous.
I mean, so look, this sounds like it might be legit, it might have some legs to it. But dude, look, I don't know if I'm Usher, I don't know if I'm banging this broad.
Nope. I don't understand.
Dude, because honestly, it looks like she would be extremely happy with like a tubby sub.
I'm talking
like, here you go. And she's like, all right, cool.
I was talking to the other half last night. And she's like, maybe he's just bored with having sex with skinny bitches. And I'm like, I don't think that's a disease. So I don't understand why that would be a thing. And
look, I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm not.
I am, because I'm mad at Usher.
Her arm fat hangs down below her elbow.
Yeah, it looks like she's got like a protective barrier for her elbow. It's fucking
dude,
bad.
It's weird. Like, so like her attorney, you could maybe take like 3 of her attorneys.
And you want to know what? She might have like
and she's still wider.
She might have a thyroid problem, and I sympathize with that.
I like how you rolled your eyes.
or she has an eating disorder, like she can't fucking stop eating ever. And
I'm always hungry.
Or I don't know, maybe she's got something, or maybe she's got nothing and she's just fucking lazy and she's trying to make some money. I don't know what the whole story is.
Dude, I don't think go to Planet Fitness, $10 a month. Just saying.
God, would they give away pizza there?
They do, and
bagels.
You should. So, like, I work out at Planet Fitness, unfortunately. Anyways, I rolled up.
But, I mean, I get it. I mean, if you want a carb load before you, like, get a workout in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that. Fuck. Anyways, I was walking. It's so weird because you have people who just show up on the pizza day and just show up on the bagel day. And they, like, walk in, get their bagel, get their coffee. Then they'll sit around in the chairs, eat, and then they'll get another bagel and they'll leave.
I know people that have the membership just for the tanning. It's $10 a month.
Basically, my wife.
$10 a month. Yeah. That's cheaper than any tanning salon.
Yeah.
But then you also have these pizza-loving people that go in there and just sweat in that tanning booth.
While they're eating a bagel.
And I just feel like a gym that's going to give you free pizza and bagel isn't really giving a fuck about their cleanliness.
No,
I just don't think so.
Here's the thing. I work out at a very nice Planet Fitness gym. It serves its purpose, right? I used to be a member at LA Fitness.
I mean, it's working. You're sexy.
I got tired of looking at the old men who'd come in with no clothes on and pull the Captain Morgan, where they put their thigh up on the on the seat next to me, and I basically turn around and I've got just
genitals,
dongs all up in my face.
Yeah, awful.
So I couldn't handle it anymore. So I lost my stuff and I went up to the front. I was like, cancel my membership. I'm out. I ended up going to Planet Fitness. A little bit different. You still have naked dudes everywhere, but not as many, and they're not pulling up next to you where they're basically resting their sack and everything else up on your shoulder. So I'm cool with it. It works and it's cheap, and that was the one thing that was important to me because I was paying a ton to work out at LA Fitness.
Oh fuck yeah! It's like $80 a month or more, depending on like what kind of whatever the fuck center you're at.
Yeah,
because they have like the ones that are like the
signature club,
the signature clubs. Yeah.
So like I got me and my wife's for basically what I was paying at LA Fitness, dude, and it was, I'm happy. Let's put it that way. It's a clean gym. It's a nice gym. They do a good job. Thank you, people in Madison Heights.
Yeah.
Do a good job. It's bang up. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe this girl needs to go to Planet Fitness. I mean, like, her fingers look like hot dogs, bro.
Well, you can go to...
I don't know if Usher's going to bang that, because, look, let's go back and let's look at who Usher's had sex with, right?
He was dating that one...
Chili from TLC. She was pretty fit.
Then he had that one that was a Victoria's Secret model or something. She had, like, short hair, like, super dark.
The chick that he cheated on Chili with, she was pretty hot and looked like she was in shape.
It's Usher.
Right.
You get bitches. You're Usher.
You're Usher.
You know, you groomed the Beeb. You came out with a whole bunch of songs in the 90s, 2000s. Even in our last 10 years, you're coming out with songs. What the fuck you doing, Usher? Why are you getting herpes?
Dude, I just don't... Why is he messing around with this girl, dude? I don't understand. Like, she's not cute, dude. Not cute at all. So right here. So I just Googled images for Usher's girlfriends. And all these chicks, none of these chicks look like what this chick looks like. They, like, all these chicks are fit. Like, they all look like they work out. They all look like they take care of themselves. I mean, maybe she's got some mental distress because of the herpes that she got from Usher. I don't know. But she looks nothing like what Usher goes for.
Maybe she's like you. Maybe she's got bomb oral game. Just killing it. Just killing it.
Isn't that what they say? Bigger girls are better at that?
I've heard that a couple times.
You've heard that a few times?
Yeah.
No experience?
No.
None whatsoever?
Nope, don't do that.
So, you wouldn't tackle this mountain?
No, fuck no.
No?
No, I'd rather try Everest. No fucking joke, dude. I'd rather try Everest. It'd probably be fucking easier.
What were you saying before when we were sitting there prepping? You have to roll around in some flour?
No, I said you have to throw a bunch of fucking flour at her to find the wet spot. Oh my fucking God. Oh, I just fucking can't. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for people that are that big because, like, you made a mistake at some point. Like, right now, am I by no means, like, in fit, like, shape? Like, I got a little gut going on. When I gain weight, it goes right to my fucking neck and my stomach. And that's fine. I got a little stomach going on. But I can still see my dick. This girl hasn't seen her pussy in years. She's using 5 fucking mirrors just to get to it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Dude, no bueno. That's all I'm going to say. No bueno.
No, I can't.
Not good. And like,
I hope she finds love because big people, my dad always told me, hey, fat chicks need love too.
That they do.
So,
they do, just not from me.
Yeah, just not from you, Jay.
Not from me. Here's the thing, right? So if Usher does have herpes, shouldn't you let them know? And like, don't you have like
find a girl that has herpes and just, do your little herpes thing together?
You just mash sores together.
I guess. I mean, like, from what I understand, because I did a little research on it just for this.
On herpes?
Yeah. I mean, it's controllable, but you still have it.
You gotta take Valtrex or whatever.
Yeah, like, so it does.
Like 98% of porn stars have herpes.
Yeah, and it's not always, and like when you're having a breakout or whatever, yeah, it looks like your dick's angry at you and shit. But for the most part, you don't really, it's okay as long as you have the medication, and Usher's fucking loaded, so I'm sure he's got great medication, which is probably why he was able to fucking hide it from these bitches.
Probably. But, so, again, though, like, if you're Usher, though, are you going to bang random broads just raw? Like, I'm not trying to run up in this raw, especially not this.
Oh, I guess his sex game's so good, he has to go raw. Because then he can't ejaculate. I'm trying to give him reasons because I like Usher as a fucking singer, and I'm like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But this asshole's got me fucking mad. I gave him my money for a concert one year, and he's just going and getting herpes. And
he's giving herpes away.
He's fucking nasty bitches.
You're giving him money. He's giving herpes. You see?
I'm so over.
Would you sleep with Usher?
Would I sleep with Usher?
Yeah, I mean, apparently he likes dudes.
Before he had herpes for his money? Fuck yeah, all day. For his money, though.
Not now?
No.
Wait, not because you're a super fan?
No, I'm fucking mad at him. Fuck him. But yeah, so no on that.
Yeah, I'm perplexed by this entire situation. I don't understand why Usher would even fool around with this chick. And on top of that, if you've got herpes,
tell somebody. Shame on fucking you.
And wear a condom, dude. So this is what's really weird about this too, because as I was reading through this article, it sounds like this girl got taken backstage. Her and Usher exchanged numbers, and then Usher hit her up and went to her hotel room. Like, why wouldn't she come to Usher's hotel room? Like, Usher's like staying up in the Ritz or something like that. Why is he going to go down to the Holiday Inn?
He didn't want his entourage knowing he was fucking a continent. Well, I mean, it is
Looking like
Quantasia. It has Asia in it.
Right? Looking like she's as big as Asia.
Oh, I'm the fucking worst, but I don't give a fuck because that's what we're doing here. We're just
Dude,
speaking our mind.
What a mess.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. All right, so I guess to wrap things up, don't make weird noises.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hopefully your pee-pee's bigger than Crane's.
Oh, I hope so.
If you go too quick, maybe try a cock ring. I'm not sure.
Something.
Don't flip positions every minute or so. You gotta spend some time. Caress her. Love her. And if you got herpes, let somebody know and don't bang a continent.
Yep. Don't bang a continent. And last but not least, we'll say this one more time. If you're having problems with anything, you're feeling a little depressed, anything's just getting to you and you don't know where else to turn, find us, tweet us. We gave you a bunch of shit you can go to, a lot of different websites and stuff, and just be safe out there and stay happy, everybody.
Yeah, stay happy. Like Jay said, reach out to us. We can get you in contact with who you need to talk to. If you do need to speak to somebody, gave you the numbers at the beginning of the show. We can give those numbers to you real quick again. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. The website for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is afsp.org. The crisis text line, you can text CONNECT to 741-741. The 24/7 365 crisis hotline number, that's 775-784-8090. And if you need help with grief counseling, or you just need to talk to somebody, or you just need a therapist, BetterHelp.com can get you in contact with who you need to be in contact with. And if you'd like to make a charitable donation in Dave's name, you can check that out at GoFundMe.com/5PPHW-RIP-DAVE-YONTZ. Anything else?
Nope. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. We'll see you when we see you.
Bada boom! Realest guys in the room!
Scratch that.
Can't believe you just said that. That's so funny. I don't even know where we were at.
I would never pay for affection. I'm cute.
Hell yeah.
Are you idiots still even here?